Okay, everyone. So we have another very special video for you today. We're going to share Alishan's story with you. He's one of the students who got the scores that they need. And what we try to do here is to share successful students, share their story with you so that you can learn from them because they're probably in the same position that you are, and so that you can progress and get the score that you need. So Alishan, can we start off just by you telling me a little bit, or telling everybody a little bit of background information about yourself?
Okay. My name is Alishan. I'm 20 years old. I was preparing for the IELTS in order to apply for a master's degree for foreign universities.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, I went to the tutors, one of the tutors, and actually I went almost 2 months, but I found the information that she gave me was a bit unuseful, and after that I visited IELTSadvantage.com,
Mm-hmm.
and this really helped me a lot. And after that, I really found all the related information on the site very useful to me, and this site is was really helpful to me. And thanks again to you for all the information and all your help.
You're welcome. And what scores did you get? Did you fail the test before, or did you do this? Was this the first time you did the test?
Honestly speaking, it was my first time to take
Mm-hmm.
this test. But however, almost before the one month that it was only 1 month that remaining time to my test, but I didn't feel enough ready myself until that I visited this site.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and it is really great that I got my needed score from the first time.
Excellent. And what scores did you get?
7.0.
Seven and everything?
No, 6.5 from reading, 6.5 from writing, 7 from speaking, and
Mm-hmm.
8 from listening.
Excellent, excellent. And you said that you were not happy with your tutor before. Why were you not happy with them? What you said that it wasn't very useful.
Mainly, she always taught me the complex things that I didn't actually found useful and even right. Uh, the even most significant mistake that she did, she taught me some informal statements to use in writing tasks, such as
Mm-hmm.
"I would like to jot down" and etc. That they're even informal, and I can't even use them in writing tests, task 2 and task 1, and it's it. This all was after this all. I was highly frustrated, and the main thing is that I knew this only one day before my test.
Wow. Okay. So what did you do then?
Uh, I just uh, I just didn't do what she taught me, and followed all of your instructions. The main thing is that the main thing about your instructions is that you always teach that they keep the things simple, and I just
Mm-hmm.
followed it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the most beautiful thing is that I always I read almost all the samples on your site, and I just realized that I need to possess a wide vocabulary in order to not to fail the writing exam. And my the main recommendation is that if you don't want to fail both the writing and speaking exams, you need to have wide vocabulary, or
Mm-hmm.
you just need to you will have to repeat the things and etc. And as a result, you will just fail, and the examiner will realize that you don't have enough vocabulary to express your just feelings.
Mm-hmm. And if you were to give some advice to students who are in the same position as you, so someone who wants to go and do a master's and needs a 7 overall or maybe a 6.5, what advice would you give them? Apart from, go and look at my site and things like that, what would you say to them just if they needed some advice?
Basically, the key to success is to do practice as much as possible. So I got 8 from listening because I practiced listening more than the others. Mm-hmm. Almost every day I did 2 listening tests as a practice, but I did 1 reading as an example, and as a result I got less. My score was lower in reading comparing mm-hmm. to listening. So I find the most important thing as the practice.
Mm-hmm. And what did you practice? How did you practice listening? What did you do in order to do that?
I just found the materials. The main material is the Cambridge books. Mm-hmm. Also, I found some online tests from the internet. I also don't recommend to do some older test that has 4 words as an answer, which are not appropriate in today's IELTS tests. Mm-hmm. There are maximum 3 words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of the older Cambridge books are not valid at the moment, but exactly. the more recent Cambridge practice books, I think from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, from 4, sorry, are valid. So that's great. So if you could give any last advice, any last pieces of advice for students?
Any last piece of advice would be about speaking. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend to the students to be as natural as much as possible, because the pre-prepared answers are actually easily determined by the examiners. Mm-hmm. I just realized this when I saw the face of the examiner, when I first saw him, and it is exactly that you need to use wide vocabulary in the speaking test too, but you need to use them if you know the exact mm-hmm. meaning of the word, and if mm-hmm. you can use appropriately this word, which was one of the most useful information that I got from your site. And and last but not least, you also advised to your students that you need to warm up before the speaking test. And mm-hmm. I didn't speak in my native language 1 day before my speaking test, and
well done.
Really.
Was it difficult to do that for 24 hours to just speak in English?
It was a bit interesting, that because my mother doesn't speak in English, but my brother do, and I just told her English, and my brother translated this, and nothing more difficult than this.
No, that's excellent advice. Thank you very much for sharing that. And where are you going to do your master's now, and what are you going to do your master's in?
It would probably be in Europe or the Eastern Asia.
Excellent. And is there any particular subject you're doing your master's in?
I'm aiming at tourism management.
Great. Well, hopefully see you in some nice hotel in the future when you're the manager or something like that.
I'd like to host you. I'd love it.
Great. I'm traveling at the moment. This is not my house. I'm in a hotel at the moment, so it'd be nice to talk to you maybe sometime in the future. But best of luck with your masters. I hope it all goes well. And if you need any help in the future, feel free to get in touch with me.
Okay. I also hope to see you in another place, as you mentioned, maybe in some hotel. And I would love to help you too. And thank you again.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Alishan.
Thank you.